What if I told you you can create professional product photos without using or without touching camera by using just AI? But it's not that easy because you need a lot of knowledge to do that. In this video, I'll teach you how you can create professional product photos with the knowledge that is important to make your product photos look more good. So let's get into this video. Let's start with the fact that will product photographers will be replaced in future by AI? If I think, I would say yes, maybe. There is small line between yes and maybe. If I say there are a lot of tools like ChatGPT, Midjourney, DALL-E, these generate good images like real images, better than real images. Do you want to pay a photographer $100 or you want just $20 subscription of ChatGPT and you can generate product images with what you want? You can't generate it right now. You can make mistakes. You won't generate what you want. So for that, you need little knowledge about photography, about how the things work. I am discussing some keywords related to photography that you should know before generating AI images of your product. So first keyword is aperture. Aperture is how much light enters your camera, like how much amount of blur you want in your background. If the aperture is lower, like 2 or maybe 1.6, it's more blurry than 4.5, 4.6. Because lower the aperture, the greater the focal length of the lens will be and the more light will enter and it will give you more blur. So if you want your product photos to look more blurry, like your background look more blurry, so you can enter the aperture to be 1.5 or maybe 2.5 is I think enough. Next is shutter speed. Controls the motion blur of the product or the image. You can calculate it as 1/25, 1/60, 1/24. Camera lenses closes after 1/25 seconds. The more value is greater, like 1/100, it will capture less light and the image will be dark and no motion blur will be there. If the value is like greater 1/10 or maybe 2 seconds, it will capture more light and you will see more natural blur or you can see more motion blur. Next is depth of field. Depth of field is same but little different with aperture. How much blur is in your background, like it determines which portion of the subject is focused and which is blurred. Like 35mm from the camera will be in focus and 50mm from the camera will be blurred. So this is basically depth of field. Next keyword is lens type, like 35mm, 50mm. 35mm is like your wider lens. 50mm is not wider, it's like portrait lens. 700, 300mm lens will be like more zoomed lens, but it will not be as wide as 35mm, 16mm lenses. So these are the key terms you should know before generating an image. For this video, we will make a professional photo of this bottle. This is a normal bottle, so we will write prompt like a noob and a professional. So we will see how the image will look different from the normal prompt and from the professional prompt. So let's jump into this. First, I'll take some pictures of this bottle and then I'll put it in ChatGPT and I'll give two kind of prompts. So I've took all the images and I've put all these images in ChatGPT, and first I upload this prompt. Prompt is generate a professional product banner featuring a black gym water bottle. Okay, so this is the water bottle. Placed on a dark gradient background with soft shadows, make the image minimal, realistic, cinematic and aesthetic. No text. So this is the basic prompt I gave to ChatGPT. After this, I will also upload another prompt with the same image and the prompt. So the next prompt which I wrote by using the knowledge which I have. Generate a cinematic product banner of a matte black gym water bottle placed on a dark textured gradient surface. Use 50mm lens. 50mm for like more focused or more blurred. Lens simulation aperture is 1.8, so I'll get more blur for shallow depth of field. With soft light coming from top left. Include subtle shadow and light reflections. Focus on the bottle's branding area. Make the background slightly blurred. High dynamic range. No text. These are two prompts which I gave to ChatGPT, and now you will see the results. First of all, let's see what were the raw images which I took. I imagined myself as a noob photographer, so I took images like these, like an average person take. So yep, these were the raw images. Then I gave these all images to ChatGPT and gave my prompt. First, which I told you, like, which was very basic, and it did not have aperture detail, lighting detail. Just I want a drawing, I want the product banner. That's it, which I told you. So now let's compare both the images. First, you see this image. This is like from normal prompt, which everyone writes. This is the prompt which I gave as a detail. You can see the texture in the blur in the background, the details, the detail you can see in bottle. It also looks good, but if you compare this with this, you can see how much detail the image has. One prompt generated this image and one prompt generated this. If I ask that I want some props here, like I could do anything if I know what's the basics, what should I put here. After seeing both the images, now you have knowledge that why little knowledge is important to use AI. You can't just use AI and make whatever you want, but you need little knowledge. So I hope you like this video and you'll understand how you can create professional photo banner of your product using slight knowledge of camera, angle, shutter. And thank you for watching. See you in the next video.